Hi, I'm Tiffany from eatathomecooks.com, and today we're going to make 6 slow cooker meals in just 1 hour that you can stock in your freezer and use whenever you have a busy day. So these are part of the Eat at Home weekly meal plans. Every month we do a slow cooker freezer meal in addition to regular slow cooker plans for each week and traditional plans. The members get a printable grocery list. I don't know if you can see that. There it is, and instructions on how to do what we're going to do today. So we're going to start with the pizza steak sandwiches. The store I shopped at didn't have a round steak, so I bought, I think this is a chuck steak. It doesn't matter, whatever you find will work. Diced an onion goes in. I've done about 45 minutes worth of prep work for this, so this is about an hour's worth of time total. Then this is red and green pepper diced with a couple of cloves of garlic on the top as well. All of that goes in. And then I have pepperoni. I use turkey pepperoni. All of that in there. And then this gets all cooked, and the beef will be shredded, and you can serve it on buns with maybe some provolone or mozzarella cheese slices and a big green salad to go with it. And then I have crushed tomatoes with some seasonings here that we're going to put over the top for the sauce. Oh, that's going to go. Okay. You're probably neater than I am. Okay, so we'll just give that a little shake. And that one is ready to go. Don't forget to label things before you put them in the freezer. That makes it a lot easier to remember. You always think you're going to remember what you put in there, but sometimes we forget. Okay, this one is Italian Parmesan pork and herb potatoes. So I've got the potatoes quartered here, and it calls for new potatoes. You can use new potatoes if you like. I had a lot of regular potatoes, so that's what I used. Then this is olive oil and Parmesan and some Italian seasonings. And I want to make sure the potatoes get coated really good, and I wasn't sure if I could do that just by shaking the bag. So I'm going to toss this together in a bowl. You can use a pork tenderloin or a pork roast. The tenderloins were pretty pricey at the store last night, so I bought a cheaper cut of pork roast. And you can also use chicken, any kind of cut of chicken that you like for this recipe. It gets a sliced onion and some garlic as well, and then the potatoes, which this may be a mess here. Use my hands, and then I'll ask my helper for a towel to wipe off. Where's that towel right there? Okay, so there's that, ready to be closed. Oh, helper person. Help me so it doesn't fall over. Okay. This may be the messiest video I've done yet. Alright, let's get this out of the way. And there's the pork, ready to go. All right, next up, I have beef fajitas. This recipe calls for using sliced beef. I didn't find any that was already sliced, and when I started to prep this, I thought I can just shred it later. That works just fine, so I'm not going to worry about it. I think this is a London broil. You can use whatever kind of cut of beef you like. And then it gets bell peppers, red, green, and yellow bell peppers. And it'll get an onion, sliced onion, and then the fajita seasoning. Just sprinkle that over the top. And all of this will go in the slow cooker, and you can shred the meat and serve it in tortillas, or if you wanted, you could serve it over rice. That would be good too. So that's ready to go. Alright, clear a little spot here. Now we've got chili sauce chicken legs. I've got fresh chicken legs this time, but a lot of times I use frozen. If you have frozen, don't thaw them out before you make this. Just add the sauce to the top of the frozen ones. And then I even put them in the slow cooker on frozen and just cook them on high. But this is a jar of chili sauce, and I've added a little bit of Worcestershire sauce and brown sugar to this. So that gets tossed in. And zip that one closed and give it a shake, and it's ready to go. Get that closed. Chili sauce chicken legs are ready. Okay, then we have chicken curry. I love this recipe. Usually I use boneless chicken breasts. I've also used boneless chicken thighs. This time I have fresh bone-in thighs. It doesn't matter. It's whatever you have available, whatever you find in your store. I've got a diced onion, and that's got some curry powder on it. There. And then we've got a jar of salsa, which I probably should have opened, especially since now I have oil all over my hands. And the salsa, 16 ounces, goes in as well. And then that's all there is to that. This will get cooked in the slow cooker, and then I can either take the meat off of the bones or just serve everybody a chicken thigh. It gets served over rice, but you'll remove the meat from the crock pot into the sauce. Right before you serve it, you add a can of coconut milk, but that gets added later. So the chicken curry is ready. And the last I have is soup. This is corn chowder, and I've got everything in here. I like to serve or freeze soups in plastic bowls with lids. It keeps them from spilling, but you do have to leave a little bit of extra space to let it expand when it freezes. And in order to do that, I was not able to get all of the chicken broth in here. It's okay. That'll be fine. So I've got all the ingredients in here except for 2 cups of half and half, and that will come later on right before it gets served. So that one is ready. And now we have 6 slow cooker meals ready in about an hour's worth of time. If you want to find out more about weekly meal plans, just go to eatathomecooks.com and click the weekly meal plans button. That's it. Thanks so much.